Hello everyone, I'm Teak444 or Sumi Days. I hope y'all are having a lovely day or have had a lovely day. As for me, I'm currently in the process of improving and adding in some new features to my channel, one of them being an addition of a PNGTuber model, which I'm crossing my fingers will continue to work while I am streaming. But anyways, since I know that there are others here in the Animal Jam streaming community, or maybe even others out there that are interested in learning on how to make one of these models themselves in general, I figured to make a small tutorial on how to make one yourselves. Now, before we start, I would like to say that this won't be super in-depth or anything. I'm sure there are other videos out there that will provide further assistance on how to set everything up. This is my first time making one as well, so please do bear with me here. But I hope that this at least helps y'all out on the basics on what to do if you're like me and have no clue where to even begin. So the first step is to of course have your character drawn. If you commission these works, then you can likely skip over this section since I'm going to be talking a little bit about what to do if you're drawing these pieces yourself. I recommend using an art site that will allow you to save each drawing as a transparent PNG. In this case, I use the Magma site since it's a site that I'm more familiar with. Plus there isn't any downloading required for the site, so you can basically just start drawing once there. Now you're going to need 4 different images, one with your character's eyes open and mouth closed, the second being eyes open as well as the mouth, third with the eyes and mouth closed, and the last being with the eyes closed and mouth open. This will be for the blinking and talking effects. I recommend drawing the first image with the face on a separate layer. If you have shading, it would also be good to have it on a separate layer as well. And before you get into the facial shading and rendering, save the work to serve as a type of base. That way, it'll ensure that the details around the expression don't change all that much, and it'll save you the time of drawing 4 pieces from scratch every single time. This is just for preference. If you like to have those little changes in your model, then absolutely go for it. Now, once you have all 4 images, make sure to have them with a transparent background. To do this on the Magma site, click over here on the File button and go over to where it says Drawing Settings. Once you're here, next to where it says the different background colors, click on Transparent. Do label your works with the expressions they have, like eyes open, mouth closed for example, so you'll be able to differentiate them while you are placing them. The next step is to find the program that will bring this image to life, and that site will be PNGTube Mini. I hope I pronounced that correctly, which I will link in the description below. This is a program you'll have to download, and initially when you click on it, it'll have different payment options. Now, if you're able to, I'm sure paying the creators for their creation of this app would be very appreciated, though this is not necessary. In order to bypass this payment option, simply click here where it says, "No thanks, just take me to the downloads." From there, click on whichever download option is best suited for your device. In my case, I chose the Windows x64 option. Once it's downloaded, go ahead and open the app. I'm not sure if it was just a thing with my specific device I had, but it may ask you to combine the files as well as ask you to run an unknown application. If it does, follow the instructions and click Run. It'll open up to an app like this with a pre-made model so you can see how it will work. I already have my model loaded up here, as you guys can see. When you're here, you will hover your mouse over these images over to the side, which will have little symbols next to them on what image goes where. For example, this one is the eyes open and mouth closed image. Choose to replace the images and do so accordingly with the images that you have made or gone previously. As you finish up this step, congratulations! You have your PNGTuber model all set. Now, there are also other aspects that you can add and mess around with here and adjust, like the mic sensitivity and the movements. I wanted there to be just a little bit of motion every time it would pick up on me talking, so I clicked here where it says State Effects, as well as the plus sign, then added the jump effect. The initial settings were a bit much to my liking, so I just lowered them a little bit. Basically, just test out the settings for a bit until it's the way that you're happy with. When you're done, save the avatar under the avatar settings to a location so you are able to. Oh, and there is an option to change the green screen. Just go over here where it says display settings and where it says the background, click on the arrows until you find the transparent option. This will be best to give a very neat look to it. Lastly, if you want to add this to your OBS streams, you'll want to open the OBS app, then click on the plus button below the Sources tab. Once there, click on Game Capture, name the model, then where it says Mode, go down to where it states Capture a specific window. It'll show a list of different windows, and one of them should be the PNGTube mini option. Go ahead and click on it so that it will appear on your screen. From here, it's just adjusting your model to your liking and placing it where you want. Do make sure to have the PNGTube window running while you're wanting to use this feature, since like other windows, it will disappear if it isn't. Alright, so like I said, this was only the basics on becoming a PNGTuber. There is more that you could do, more advanced programs that can be used for various prices, more expressions you could add on with hotkeys. But I hope this video will be good use if you're just starting out. With all that being said, I appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next live stream or video. Bye!